Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike, the Baldadonis. But hey, you already knew that. Today is Wednesday, hanging out with Dr. Pete. Every other Wednesday, I hang out with Dr. Peter Percuoco. It's been 3 years this week. Matter of fact, I think it'll be tomorrow. 3 years that I come stumbling in because of my vertigo. And ever since then, my world has changed in 3 years. And it only felt like it's been a year since I started meeting you, Dr. Pete. First and foremost, I came in with vertigo. And meeting this gentleman, sitting in that chair over there, him doing all this crazy thing like this, talking to me, I left with more vertigo. But that's the type of person he is. He's a very outgoing, talking, giving me all kinds of information. It was just fantastic. I knew I was in the right place after 5 minutes. So I want to thank you very much, Dr. Peter.
I like it.
Dr. Peter Percuoco. Yeah, stumbling my words. But thank you very much.
I mean, it's been a while, and strangely enough, Mike and I have been hanging out twice a month for 3 years. And we've both come a long way. It's good to spend time with people that share your vision. At least we come from two totally different walks of life, right?
I mean, think so, yeah,
totally. But we have the same desire to keep moving forward and pressing on. And we just spent a couple hours just looking at some cameras and equipment and software and things that it's going to take to get to that next level. And it's kind of fun, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's challenging for me because I'm just not computer savvy or technical. Not technical. What's the other word?
It's kind of tech savvy.
It is tech savvy, but shit, I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah, well, those come.
Yeah, well, anything to do with technology, anything to do with a camera, I'm just not very good at it. So it's going to be challenging for me. But he got me onto YouTube just by using my phone, one step at a time. And today was a huge step where we invested in a camera, a tripod, mini tripod. What else? A couple of
camera bags, Rode microphones for the actual audio portion of it.
Yep.
SD cards. We bought everything.
Yeah, we bought everything today. I invested some money, and because I'm seeing the results, even though they're not the best at the moment.
You know what they are, though? They're getting better each day.
They are getting better.
They're getting better.
And just my hobbies alone, not even talking about me and Dr. Pete, but just some of my hobbies, it's really going to push me out there to make some better content, and I'm looking forward to it. Because I see these guys on YouTube that they don't buy cars, but they do car reviews. But I've owned all these cars. You can't have a car review if you just never owned it. So I'm looking forward for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's your passion, is cars and teaching people how to make the best choices.
Yes.
It's kind of what I do in a different realm, but I think it's important and people need to know about it. And you make an investment in order to get to make videos of better quality. And it's really, when he talks about an investment, it's not like spending $10,000 to buy the equipment. You can do things for just about $1,000 or $1,500, and you get some good stuff. Some really good stuff, and that's what we did this afternoon. Is I spent some time kind of doing this tech-savvy computer stuff, and Mike and I came up with what's going to be good for his particular channel, and what's going to allow him to enjoy the process. I mean, if you had to get up every day and drive to work in a rusty old rust bucket, it's not as much fun as when you go and ride in a car you love being in. Maybe it doesn't have to be anything new either. It's just something you're passionate about.
Yep.
It's like Steve Jobs that said, "Hey, whatever you choose to do for your life, you better love it, because you're going to do it. Your job. You're going to do it your whole damn life. You might as well do something you can enjoy and have fun at." That's why doing YouTube movies and investing your time in this is pretty powerful. And if you have a story to tell, which everybody does, not everybody wants to tell it, but some people come in and listen to our stories and things that we've lived through. Whatever it is, I couldn't care less. It's the beauty of today's internet and modern technology where we can share information like crazy. I did this video once about just working on some pelvic musculature as a doctor. I put it to YouTube. It's got 250,000 hits on it. I'm like, what? I'm just an average chiro guy out here in the middle of nowhere, and I made a video. But every day I answer questions from people around the globe, and I happily do it. I don't mind. I want to see people do better. But in the future, my desire is just to do more and more speaking, public speaking, motivational speaking it's what I like doing. So this is just a bonus for it, because this helps people to see us and see me and the message I can deliver anytime I want. And eventually you get more and more opportunities to speak because you're getting more and more stimulated. You're out there meeting people, as Mike said. Network. Just network and have some fun. It's pretty cool stuff.
It is.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that. I can't even imagine the 3 years. He told me today, it's like our third year where I'm like, what? Seems like it was yesterday.
Right.
We've gone through a lot of different, avenues and twists and turns, and we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it until we get it right, which will be our last breath.
Well, the most important thing, you inspire me.
Well, thanks.
Absolutely. I've learned more in 3 years than I have in, collectively in I don't know how long, but seriously, like, it's just information, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm growing as a person, and as I grow, I like to share my stories with other people so they can grow as well. So I appreciate that.
I think it's kind of like that pay it forward mentality. You learn something, now go share it with somebody else.
Right.
Nobody owns any of this data or information anyway. It's just a way to help people to have better lives. And in doing so, you make your own life better, and you make more contacts, and you develop relationships, and some will stick with you and some won't. Some are meant to only be there for a short period of time. No sense in driving yourself crazy over it. Somebody comes in, cool. Enjoy and give them everything you can, and get everything you can from them together in a nice connection. And if they have to go because you're going in this direction and they're going in that direction, that's okay.
Yep.
I mean, you can't have millions of people at your beck and call every second.
No.
You keep close connections with people that make sense. So hopefully you're able to, at home, hopefully you're watching Mike consistently, and maybe you see me once in a while and realize that if two completely different dudes can hang out and make it happen, then why not you?
Right.
Why not you make it happen? So it's been a good 3 years, bud.
So far, yeah. And then, like, the journey keeps continuing.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen next.
Right.
I think that's the cool thing, is every day you wake up, you don't know what today's going to bring. It could be your last day on the planet, or it could be the next amazing idea that you put into action. I gave a presentation this past week. It was really important to me, to a bunch of kids at a prep school in Western Mass. It was a big audience, and I knew in that moment, again, that this is where I belong in life. I mean, being a doctor has been really wonderful. It served me great. But I want to go to another level. I want to, ink a new chapter in my life. I'm 53, so I think of my book of life in chapters. Each year is a chapter. So all the way to 53, my chapters have been amazing, yet some of them have been painful and difficult. It's the story of my life. So what happens in the 53rd to 54 and a half chapter? Stay tuned, right? It's going to be better than it was yesterday, because my mind is sharp, it's focused, it knows what it wants. I want to wake up every day and I want to walk around my house while the sunshine comes in, not tied to my office, but to enjoy my wife for a cup of tea while I get ready to go present somewhere to somebody. And I realized in the moment that I gave the presentation that I like you, probably overthink everything. And I was telling Mike, geez, I think I overthink the hell out of this. He goes, you'll figure it out, you'll kill it. And then in that moment, when you're ready to deliver, the passion starts to come out. You don't have to act or, overdo anything. Just let yourself be who you are, be authentic. And that's what I hope you get out of us two guys, is that we're just being ourselves, and we're not trying to be anyone else, just trying to be us. Having a good time doing it.
So guys, I will be doing a video when all my equipment comes in, and just to show you what I bought. And it's going to take time for me to get used to all that stuff. So relax. If you don't see me doing, so well at it, just give me a chance.
It's a process.
It's a process, yes. You know what? You guys are growing with me. I have a small amount of people in my channel, but I'm getting good feedback.
Yeah,
I'm getting some good feedback.
Because you're doing it.
Yes.
It's really action.
Yes.
And I think I had told Mike before, the first time he went on camera, he was a little sweaty on the forehead going, oh my God, I've never done anything like this. There's where you get, my respect. I mean, that's what I really enjoy about you the most, is that you're willing to take a chance when you're not comfortable doing it, because you see that it could bring you something even greater in the future. You're just more connected to it now. So you're like, okay, so I have to do something that's uncomfortable. And as a speaker, that's one thing I teach people when I'm on stage, is that when you do things that you're comfortable with, that's easy. Try doing something that you're not comfortable with and see what you get. What you get is a whole lot of confidence as you keep doing it, and then your emotional center and your creativity starts to open up, and before you know it, you're doing stuff that you couldn't imagine, like getting amazing equipment, doing awesome videos, and whatever becomes of that is what each one of us works towards, and how hard we want to work at it. But the most important thing, we talked about it off camera earlier, is we're just having fun. We're restoring the fun back into the life of a couple of guys who are 40 and 50 years of age. Why not? Why shouldn't I have fun and just as much as him and the kids? The kids are YouTubing like crazy, having a ball.
No, he's the one that's having fun. He's just dragging me into it.
Whatever it takes.
And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. And I'm benefiting out of this. Everything he's teaching me, he teaches me so much. So thank you very much, Dr. Peter. I think we're going to
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So guys, until the next video, Baldadonis out.
The guy with the hair.
Yeah,
Out.
that's right.
All
Out.
right.